Days of Our Lives spoilers Dr. Mark Green's vengeance reason. Was Chad DiMera behind his parents' death? Ava and Kristen's catfight. Gaby's vengeance. Melinda's horror. Eric and EG's face. Off. Holly learns the truth. Channel's awkward confession. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that the cat is eventually out of the bag. For some time, the Riddle Woman, who has been posing as Abigail DiMera, was talking to an unknown frequenter about a plan. Said mate in crime was revealed to be Dr. Mark Green. Not exactly what suckers were awaiting. In addition, observers learned that the woman isn't Abby, and that Dr. Mark switched her DNA results to ensure she was genetically connected to Jack Devereaux. Now the big question mark for Days observers is why. Overall, Dr. Mark doesn't feel like a bad Joe, other than the fact that he's hired a woman to pretend to be Chad DiMera's dead woman. Also again, in the land of detergents, the nice guys are always the bones you have to take a near look at. Still, Mark's siblings, Felicity Green and Aaron Green, feel like enough good kitties. Then's what suckers know about the family. They presently correspond of 3 siblings, with Felicity being super sweet and Aaron being a top-notch friend. No red flags other than the fact that their parents are dead, and Dr. Mark has come his youngish siblings' caretaker. That's a ton of emotional and fiscal responsibility to take on, indeed for a youthful and handsome croaker. Digging into the Days of Our Lives history books, while Chad is a stage-up Joe now, he wasn't always like this. In his youngish times, when he first entered the land of Salem, he had a major issue with medicines. In fact, his parents transferred him to military academy to unbend him out. What if Chad did commodity during his youngish times that caused the Green parents' death? The timelines may not add up, considering Aaron and Felicity's periods, but also again, anything is possible in the land of Salem. After all, if suckers go by a straight timeline, Tate Black shouldn't be a teen, he should only be 11 times old. Perhaps Chad's hidden the fact that he got high and was involved in an auto crash. Perhaps he's bartered the memory out. Maybe he vended medicines to someone who ultimately passed the capsules on to Dr. Mark's mama or paid her performing in their death. Anyhow, there's a good chance Dr. Mark is seeking vengeance on Chad for commodity of this nature, especially since he's now wedged raising his siblings. It's hard to say if Clyde Weston fits into any of this, or if Mark has the real Abigail hidden merely just to afflict Chad and Abby. Still, Days suckers will probably learn further about this plot, and both Mark and the Riddle Woman's intentions as the weeks go by. Days of Our Lives spoilers note there are further plot twists on the horizon for this plot, so suckers need to stay fused to their day defenses to see what happens coming. Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, August 29, Ava and Kristen's catfight. Gaby's vengeance, Melinda's horror. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, August 29, pledge some intriguing developments in the land of Salem. First out, Ava Vitali will have it out with Kristen DiMera. Ava isn't only bitter about her DiMera Enterprises blasting, but Kristen's part in Gaby Hernandez. DiMera chancing out the verity behind Ava's ONS with Stefan DiMera. Sounds like there will be major enmity between these former BFFs, but will this face-off result in some understanding or farther conflict? Speaking of Gaby, added teasers for Thursday's show say that she'll be conniving out her vengeance plan against Stefan, with intentions to take everything from him. What does Gaby have up her sleeve now? Across city, Chad DiMera will make a good maternal judgment call when he decides to keep Thomas DiMera in the dark about his mama's supposed return from the grave. Will Thomas have an hassle with the Riddle Woman and ask his pater about who she is? Suckers know that Abigail DiMera isn't really Abigail DiMera, and she's in cahoots with Dr. Mark Green, who lately verified he switched the DNA tests at the sanitarium to make it look like she was Jack Devereaux' son. What exactly are these two up to and why? Incipiently, Melinda Trask will continue to live out agony, as Connie Valinsky decides to play mind games with the former Salem Quarter attorney. What kind of horror will Connie reveal to her hostage? Days suckers will have to tune in to find out. Days of Our Lives spoilers note the Thursday, August 29 show will offer plenitude of shocking moments as some stories continue to progress. Days of Our Lives week of September 2 Eric and EJ's face off. Holly learns the truth. Channel's awkward confession. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of September 2 to 6 pledge some intriguing drama headed to the land of Salem. First out, Eric Brady will make a huge return to City and offer support to Brady Black during his time of need. Suckers can anticipate to see Eric back on screen during the Thursday, September 5 show, where he'll not only have scenes with his family, but Mama Marlena Evans too. Still, as Friday hits, added teasers indicate that Eric will run into EJ DiMera and the two will have a heated face-off. In fact, it sounds like effects will get downright nasty between the two. It looks like some old dirty laundry from the history will surface as both men sling cuts. Interestingly enough, Days spoilers for coming week also reveal that a secret from the history will be revealed, which will devastate Holly Jonas. Could it be she eventually learns that Eric was behind the drunk driving accident that killed her biopater, Dr. Daniel Jonas? Speaking of accidents, there will be a lot going on when it comes to Brady and his supposed mega-hit and run that involved Sarah Horton. Kyriakis. First out, in light of everything that's happened, it sounds like Brady will be on the cusp of making a mistake before his pater John Black weigh in. Will Brady suppose about skipping City, or simply turning to a bottle to numb his straits? Meanwhile, as the days progress, Maggie Kyriakis will turn to Justin Kyriakis in expedients that he can help Brady. Sounds like Justin is poised to come Brady's counsel, but will he also be the one to bust Fiona Cook on her falsehoods? In affiliated news, Sarah will also have recollections of the night she got hit, so will she recall seeing Fiona? Across City, sounds like Channel DiMera will come clean to Johnny DiMera about her triumvirate one-night stage that happened eons ago with Allie Horton and Alex Kyriakis. The whole concession to her husband will be awkward at best, and it'll only get further awkward days latterly when Janel finds out that Channel's love interest for Body and Soul is none other than Alex. In other news, Stephanie Johnson will help Alex prepare for his investigation, so it's possible the two will go out and celebrate after he snags the part. Will suckers continue to see sparks between these spouses? Stephanie will be a busy freak during the week of September 2 to 6, as Chad DiMera will ask her to give him a hand with Abigail, and the two ladies will ultimately spend some time together as Stephanie tries to spark her kinsman's memory. Although suckers know formerly that there's nothing to spark. Her alliance with Dr. Mark Green verified he switched the DNA tests at the sanitarium to make it look like she was Jack Devereaux's son. So what exactly are these two up to? Abby will also partake in awkward hassle with Stefan DiMera as the two cross paths. Interestingly enough, Stefan's better half, Gabby Hernandez. DiMera will be over to no good coming week as Days spoilers suggest she'll uncover a verity about EJ. As the days go by, Gabby will have a concession of feathers to reveal to Stefan. What could this be about? Incipiently, there will be plenty further drama where Body and Soul is concerned. Looks like suckers can anticipate some drama between co-stars Bonnie Kyriakis and Hattie Adams, as Hattie will put Bonnie on notice. In other news, Abe Carver will have a major issue and bear Kate Roberts' help, but will she be suitable to help? Eventually, Leo Stark will have to suction the pellet and shoot Chad his abdication letter, as he'll be leaving The Spectator to pursue his foamy career as a cleaner pen. What will Chad's response be? Days of Our Lives spoilers note the week of September 2 to 6 will offer some stunners where numerous different stories are concerned, so suckers won't want to miss a moment of the Peacock Cleaner. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.